signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun? Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy?
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Okay, today is January 12, 2021, and it's 2:26. All right, 327 subscribers. Okay, 938 public watch hours. So I'm not gonna stay too much here. So today I want to focus on the Sussexes because you guys are asking for it, and I want to get away from politics. I've got enough already. I have enough. I just want to wait until after the inauguration. What is it? January 20th. I spent half an hour just scrolling through Twitter looking for Sussex content. And right now I'm on my bookmark and I'm just going over some of the things I just bookmarked. Okay? Quote, that's from Royal Suitor. Now there hasn't been any official announcement from the couple themselves, nor does no plan necessarily rule out future ones. However, the Sussexes do seem to be suffering the same disillusionment many have experienced of late. Update. They have. Okay, what is that? From Vogue. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle quitting social media for good. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might have fallen asleep in the middle of it. What is it? You go talk about it. I doubt it. I mean, whatever, I think it's just speculation to make content. All right, so Royal Suitor, I think, went and discussed whatever the Vogue.com have said. Let's see. Before she joined the British royal family, Meghan Markle had created the cheerful Instagram. She posted pics of her vacation, her dogs, her fave meals of color bouquet of peonies. But then the news broke in November 2016 that she was dating Prince Harry, then the world's most eligible bachelor. Okay, suddenly her grid was no longer online respite of flowers of turquoise seas. Instead, it played a host to torrent of negativity. Within a few days, Kensington Palace will release a statement blasting, quote, the outright sexism and racism of social media trolls and web article comment, directed her way. In fact, they arguably It got worse, especially after the British tab reported on tension between the Duchess of Sussex and Cambridge. Account hurled a sexist and racist abuse of the woman, so much that Kensington Palace released new guidelines saying they reserve right to delete comment black users. I think a lot of the squad been complaining about other royals whose online things just keep the hate thing going on because it only directed toward Meghan. Okay? But when it's directed toward them, they either shut the comment section or, pretty much delete the negative things. Okay? So let me continue. According to CNN, palace staff had to employ software to filter out the N-word as well as threaten emojis like the knife and the gun. Meanwhile, an online advocacy group, Hope Not Hate, analyzed 5,000 tweets with anti-Meghan hashtags. Okay, they found that just 20 accounts were responsible. Wow, only 20 accounts were responsible for about 70% of the negative tweet. Can you imagine this? Many of them include hashtags like Britex and Mega in their bios. Wow. That's a way to start talking about the Sussexes after a couple posts without them. Alright, this September, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex appear on ABC's Time 100. They asked viewers to both vote and fight against internet misinfo. When one person buys into negativity online, the effects are felt exponentially. It's time to not only reflect but act, urged Prince Harry. Okay, as we approach this November, by the way, this is a quote, okay? As we approach this November, it's vital that we reject hate speech, misinformation, and online negativity. What we consume, what we are exposed to, and what we engage with online has a real effect on all of us. Okay, a month later, Prince Harry again talked to Time about the global crisis of hate. Their critics, both in America and abroad, accused the two of essentially endorsing Joe Biden. Okay, this, they argue, was a slap in the face to the royal family, known for their forever neutrality, but after the event of January 6, which were organized largely over social media, their statements don't feel political, but rather for a public good. I'm telling you, when these people start on something, this is why sometimes they, Harry and Meghan sort of, I don't think they're afraid to speak. It's just that they, in one of their Zoom things, is like they have to pick their word carefully. I forgot which Zoom meeting that they did, which was published, is that Meghan was saying they have to pick their word. I'm just paraphrasing their word carefully because they don't want their things, whatever they said, turn into something else. But once those with those mic get a hold of anything that they say, it's like, my goodness. All right, they turn it completely 360. All right, the Duke and Duchess Foundation, Archewell, announced 5 new partnerships. 2 of them, the Humane Tech and the C2I2 UCLA. And by the way, I came across a tweet about them. I think I bookmarked it. I think they made a donation to them. They did something. I just clicked it. I saw it. I bookmarked it for me to share with you. Okay, UCLA fight for factual and safe online communities. A third, Center for Compassion and Altruism, Research and Education, which at CCARE, studies how we can just be kinder people. All right, the year 2021 promises to be a prominent one for the Sussexes. Some of their Netflix project will stream, their Spotify podcast will continue apace, and they'll continue to do talk and appearances. They just maybe won't bother posting it on social media, and why should they? Okay, where did I saw something where people was talking about why do they need social media? If they have their website, they control everything that they share with people, so they might as well just put it there. Why do they need to be on social media? Anybody who's interested in their work, just go on their website. That's all. This is Best World Read. if the impact of a clickbait exclusive is media outlets reporting that British tabloids spur online abuse of Meghan with their misogynistic reporting about a non-existent feud with her sister-in-law, then I'm going to take this win. Okay, be careful of what you wish for, royal voters. Trust me, you don't want US media digging into this story to understand what measure the royal family did or didn't take on how long it took them to do it. Okay, this topic is dumb. This is someone who's replying to royal suitors. This topic is dumb, but this was honestly a really good article. Appreciate that they noted that Time 100 was about the danger of social media, not, Trump. Okay, like some hacks claim, and that give the attack last week been unfortunately proven very right. Okay, agreed on both points. This was worth posting. Yep. See this thread? Okay, so he put some more stuff here. Okay, Royal Suitor Harry and Meghan publicly supported the Stop Hate for Profit campaign this summer to get advertisers to boycott Facebook in July. This exclusive, they're creating social media, is a non-story that I plan to ignore, but it was purposely linked to President of the United States, banned as clickbait. Yeah, if they don't come out and say it themselves, it's just nonsense. Okay, so I bookmarked this too, but I wasn't gonna play it just to look on the thing. Okay, so good. He put it under his thread, so that's good because I came across it. I bookmarked it too. All right, let's see here. Harry and Meghan publicly supported the Stop Hate Profit campaign this summer to get advertisers to boycott Facebook in July. This exclusive that they're creating social media is a non-story that I plan to ignore, but it was purposely linked to the President of the United States, banned as clickbait. Okay, a spokesman for the Sussexes branded the news as speculation, but said that the couple will continue to bring attention to improving the digital world in a more compassionate and trustworthy way. Okay, another statement from the Team Sussex quote here. Okay, long story short, this is false. Okay, so yeah, this whole thing is false. It's already 10 minutes here. All right, so here. Okay, best royal reads from Vogue at Harry and Meghan's work championing humane tech. Okay, so someone, okay, that's him again. Okay, now there hasn't been any official announcement from the couple themselves, nor does no plan necessarily rule out future one. However, the Sussexes do seem to be suffering the same delusionment many have experienced of late. Okay. Do you know the truth is irrelevant to some? That's true. Some people don't care about the truth. Agreed. And if it had gotten message asking if this was true from multiple friends who don't follow royal news, I will continue to ignore. I mean, sometimes I've come across a lot of other things, tweet where people saying, when this is not the time to do certain things, this and that. But when is the right time? So if you don't, let's say someone who never, like he said here, never followed the royals and stumble, for instance, on his posts and learn about that. I mean, and again, that's the same way misinformation happened. I have become extremely selective on what I read when it comes to Harry and Meghan. Yeah, I mean, look at me. This is why you don't see me. I don't follow a lot of people. All right, let's see what else. This is the thread. Okay, that was the first one. Good, and I'm done with it. All right, next one. That's CNN International PR. Okay, quote, we are making ourselves ever more vulnerable to all sort of disease and problem. This pandemic won't be the last one if we are not very careful. Okay, that's Clarence House. Okay, Richard Crest exclusive interview with HRH, the Prince of Wales, is this evening on Crest CNN at 8 p.m. All right, how many minutes? A minute. What is he talking about now?
And the more we to our own health, and the more we destroy the natural world around us and biodiversity on which we depend in its infinite variety, and the more we encourage mass extinctions of species that we don't always realize we depend on, because each of us is interconnected with the rest of nature, then we are making ourselves ever more vulnerable to all sorts of diseases and problems. So this pandemic won't be the last one if we're not very careful. So that's why it's critical to heal the natural world as well as ourselves.
Okay.
And this is why we can't ignore it.
But to give him credit where credit is due, from what I understand, I could be 1,000 million wrong, okay? I think he's been doing this for a very long time, since before this thing was a thing, you know, about saving our planet and be all vegan kind of thing or stuff like that. So he's been doing that for a very long time. So I have to give him credit where credit is due. All right, let's see, 25 comment here. Okay. On another hand, God, what is wrong with this guy? He can't speak or what? Wow, non-stop mumbling. He looks like he was reading something, but he was trying to not to look as if it's reading something, because he's looking down for some reason. But the message that he's saying is right. But then again, they're always canceling themselves out on so many levels. Wasn't his father at one point? I don't know where I read it or I heard it, or did I hear his father say something like that about him coming back as a disease to some sort of a pandemic to, you know, because there were too many people in this earth. So how does his views and his father's view, you know, clash somewhere? But anyway, we think it's almost their time to be gone, but they live for 100 years and they're still causing problem in this earth. I'll leave this topic alone. Okay, let's see what some of the comments says here. Good to see him. Okay, that was great seeing him on there today. Absolutely a surprise. Future King of the UK on CNN. Okay, the Prince of Wales will make a great king. Oh, wanna watch? Okay, so how long is? I mean, he's been future on the waiting for a very long time. Anyway, like I said, I should have done it the first time. Let me just move on. Missed them. That's one of the squads. Okay, 93 likes, 9 retweet, 2 comments. Let's see what they say. Me too, love them. Okay, you want things about the Sussexes? I searched the internet for you guys. Okay, next tweet. Okay, wonderful piece at Royal Soda. So that's the thing I just read at the beginning. Okay, love this part. Such FU to their obsessed critics, aka superfans. Okay, later the spokesperson for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex confirmed that voting right will remain part of their advocacy platform post-election. End quote. Alright, let's see. That's the thing. Okay, between that and when Meghan made it a point in the second Fortune interview, okay, to say that encouraging people to vote wasn't controversial, I think she curses very eloquently. Thanks for sharing the article. Okay, it is such a quote. She said what she said, end quote, because afterward I didn't see anyone challenge it. Yeah, she never talked about you know, she just said vote. People need to vote. And this is the result, okay? Now looking forward, this is the result of people voting. And this is why, you know, voting is important. Oh, it was, there was more. Let's see what else. More reply. Okay, when they put out this statement before that, I knew she was done playing with those fools. Okay, the Montecito energy, Meghan, I said what I said. And then wasn't the first time she said for people to vote, was she sitting on the bench by herself, or was Harry with her? Because she was the only one who said something about the first time around, I think. She said something about, you know, to exercise your right to vote or something like that. Then the next time they did another Zoom, or they came out in public, and then Harry answered his point of view about voting. That's when he said he never voted in the UK or anything like that. And yeah, that was the second time. That's where the double middle fingers were pointed at people who was bashing Meghan. So he came out the next time. All right. next tweet. This image greeted me when I opened my IG. Stunning. Yeah, I love that picture. And there's another one where I think I had it in one of my thumbnails. Harry and Meghan is like black and white kind of thing. I love it. I love it. Let's see the comment. Come on. My warrior queen. I will rule Game of Thrones. Love your new profile picture. Okay, thank you. Thinking of you, hon. Okay, there's adorable, gorgeous, love it, way too cute. All right, next tweet. Okay, we all knew this already, but God, they are really horrible. They deserve this front page though. Okay, what is this? I bookmarked it, but I don't know what it was about. The National, okay, the newspaper that support independent Scotland. Fact check is Scotland vaccine war. Story of a great Jacobite victory. 275 years on. Okay. Royals ignored Scots government appeal to scrap trip. What is that? Is that the old trip that they did, the train ride? Exclusive couple went ahead with visit despite directly over COVID travel ban. This is old. When did this person post that? 8 hours ago. I mean, that's old. Is there a date here? Let's see. Tuesday, January 12th. Okay. So what's the problem here? Did they do something else? Okay, so this is this article, the front page here, is Tuesday, January 12th, today, the day that I'm reading this. Okay, but they did a train tour. They were telling them not to do it, and then why is this front page again? Royals ignore Scots government appeal to scrap trip. Exclusive couple went ahead with visit despite directly over COVID travel ban. Okay, we Ginger Dog, unanimous call to delay election. Okay, and because they care about our health. Okay, so something is going on. Looks like they're gonna, okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. There's no comment underneath here for me to at least go by something. Black Lady Bridgerton. You know, last night I was thinking, okay, I know I've been saying that I want to do Patreon and things like that. I think the main reason that's sort of holding me back, not only there's time to fix it, and I don't know what to offer you guys. Okay, because I've hear people who have Patreon, they're doing special offer and this and that. Me, I just wanted it to be a way, if you want to support me, just go there to support me. I don't want to feel obligated to keep on, putting things out there or to lure you in to give me money or something like that. You go there, even if I don't post anything, just because of what I'm sharing with you on YouTube is good enough for you to want to support me on Patreon. So last night I was thinking, maybe, and plus, for having the Patreon is when I want to censor certain things that I want to say, I could throw those videos on Patreon, but not basically for you to rely on videos, special coverage, special this, special that on Patreon. You go there just for the sake of supporting me. So last night I was thinking, because there are some stuff I've been watching, and I felt like, where I start throwing my nonsense, technically nonsense, BS stuff, when I start talking about Harry and Meghan as if I knew their lives, I was in their bedroom when things are happening. I felt like I should be, if I were to put Patreon, I will do reviews on certain things that I watch. Let's say a movie that I watch and I enjoy it and I want to share it with you, but that's where I will put it, on Patreon. Like Bridgerton, okay? I watched it and I felt like maybe I should throw my nonsense in it. But if you are one of those people who read the book and then expecting like me to follow the book or compare the movie with the book, you're not gonna get that. Okay, I haven't freaking read the finding freedom, okay? So there's no way I'm gonna read the whole series of Bridgerton for you guys, for me to compare with movies. It's just my silly span of things. Or maybe, sometimes I could be serious. Like, for instance, when you look at the set itself, and one of the things that crossed my mind is the fact that, there's different groups. And can you imagine if life was like that? Okay, they didn't back then. They didn't put a separation between race. You're superior than this group and that. But looking at it in this lens, look how wonderful it is. People are living, and harmoniously. Okay, but the everyday issues is the things that going on: love, marriage, pain, sorrow, those kind of things still within our society. But the barrier of black and white, superior than others, does not exist in this particular thing. So I will be taking it in that kind of sense, and then maybe throw my nonsense into it. So let me know if I were to do Patreon, will you want to hear this kind of nonsense? Okay, I'm talking to people who have been with me, who've been watching every of my videos where they put me in my place for saying nonsense, for correcting me on stuff. These are the people I want to hear from. Okay, if you just start passing by and then just want to bash me, I'm not gonna listen to you. I want to hear those people who's been with me from they know who I am. Well, not personally, but based on what I'm showing you and how I interact with you on the comment section. These are the people I want to hear from. Okay, if I were to do Patreon, let's say Bridgerton, would you want to hear this? If I were to put this on Patreon or something like that, it's not gonna be exclusive, whatever. But let me know. Some of the videos, those political videos that I put, that I want to censor, will go on Patreon. And if I do a movie review, okay, based on my crazy perspective, some could be, depend on how I feel. Okay, I'm not gonna promise it's gonna be, if I'm gonna be silly, all my reviews gonna be silly. I'm not promising any of that. It's just whatever I feel about the movie, I'll be sharing with you. That's all. And if it's let's say love stories and things like that, I will give you whatever is in my mind. Okay, so let me know if it's something like that you will want to hear, if you were to go on Patreon to support me. And another thing is, I'm not gonna make this thing where there's gonna be different level. I don't know if I should do that. Throw your ideas, let me know. And I need to, if I were to sit down and fix that Patreon thing, it will take me a couple of weeks, and I'll have to stay away from Twitter. Okay, Twitter trigger me to make videos every time I'm on it, so I will have to stay away from Twitter. All right, let me continue. Okay, I want to make at least one videos for you guys about the Sussexes, because some of you requested it. All right, nothing to see here, just Prince Harry thirst trapping. Okay, 88 likes and 1 comment. Let's look at the picture first. I never seen this picture before. He looks good there. He looks good. Okay, let's see what 1 comment says. See, there's 2 comment lying. Okay, maybe this is the main one because she responded to her. We don't see her. Okay, he is the hottest ginger dude ever. Sussex Squad podcast. Yep, 3 hours ago. All right, next tweet. Okay, it's their love for me. All right, let's look at, there's no comment. I'm gonna click on it anyway to see if some buried comment in there. Look at that. You could just imagine. Okay, there's my nonsense coming here. When they are together alone, Miss Doria's not there. Okay, or Miss Doria took Archie for a walk for maybe forget the walk. Put him in the yard playing in his little house or the playground. Archie's talking now and everything, Oh, better yet. Oh, this is good. Now Archie could speak. Okay, let's. Oh my lord. Okay, Megan and Harry want a few minutes by themselves. Okay, and they tell Archie, "Tell Grandma, go to Grandma. Tell Grandma to take you to outside to the playground." Archie goes, "Grandma, I know when you tell kids to say something, not knowing the sense that you want to tell them, where Megan would want Archie, if Archie were to talk to Miss Doria, for Archie to say it like this: Grandma, can you take me outside? I want to play. Something like that. You know Archie doesn't speak that clear yet, okay? But instead, Archie will go to Grandma and said, Grandma, Mommy and Daddy told me for you to take me outside. They want some time alone. Some kind of thing, saying that this is what my mom told me to tell you. Take me outside. But anyway, I went off with my nonsense. But the thing is that, when they're by themselves, every few, 5 minutes by themselves, they have to get close. They have to get close. Everything for a few seconds. Just that quickie. I'm crazy. This is the kind of thing, if you were to hear a movie review from me, that's what I would be saying. Nonsense like this, okay? Do you want to pay to hear me talk about this kind of nonsense? That's what I'm talking about. Look at them. They get to be alone or close. They take the opportunity. They're not going to let it waste. Look at this. I mean, Harry's in good hand. I think this is the love he always craved for, Since his mom passed, I don't think he ever had that love anymore. Until he met Megan, I think. In my humble opinion, of course. And this is not to say anything prior to anything else. I don't want to name any names. Alright, is there any comment? Nope, no comment. Alright, so I make a story out of this. Okay, for whoever needs to hear this, okay, the Royal Suitor. I think that's from the thread I read already. The Duke and Duchess haven't had Twitter presence since April 2nd, 2019. No Instagram presence since March 30, 2020, when they archived their Sussex Royal account. They've never had a Facebook presence beyond coverage on the Royal Family account. Oh, did I bookmark this? Let's see. I mean, of course I bookmarked it, but was it part of the thread that I read? I guess it was. Or is it another branch of it? But let's read it anyway. Harry and Meghan publicly supported the Stop for Hate. Yeah, I read this. Yeah, I think it's part of it. EMR, they were never on Twitter. Okay, they were from their marriage to 2019. They were part of Kensington Palace social media, meaning Twitter, Instagram. Okay. Exactly. I then suffer through typos and unflattering filters and delete posts for the rest of you to black out those 15 months. They were on Twitter longer than they had Sussex Royals. Okay, they were covered. See, these are people who've been following them. I will never know. I didn't know about all of this. Okay, they were covered under the Kensington Palace account from the engagement announcement on November 27, 2017. That was the firm account. The only social media one they had was the Sussex Royal. Now, was it Kate and William has theirs now. Harry and Meghan never did on a Twitter account. Okay, I don't know. So I'm just reading this because I don't know. Okay, I don't. They had any non-Twitter account that I am aware of. Only that Sussex Royal Instagram account when they were in UK under Kensington Palace. Okay, correct. So pretty much I think the conversation here is whether or not they had a personal account or just the business aspect under Kensington Palace. Okay, like Sussex Royal, that's under the royal family. That's the business. But in terms of personal kind of thing, I don't think so. Okay, so plus I didn't follow too many of the royals for me to know any of that. If they were on Twitter, I will never know because I didn't know. Sometime when I'm trying to look for Charles kind of posts on Instagram, I don't even remember that thing. I think now because I just read something Clarence House or something, that's the thing. I just remember. But before, when I was coming across some tweets that were making fun of, they were just laughing about some of their posts, I didn't know. Alright, but anyway, so this, I'm gonna skip it might go on another video, but today I think I'm just gonna make one because I don't have the computer to myself. One video, that is. Okay, our Duke and Duchess walking the walk. Okay, this is the thing. Link newsroom. Okay, so pretty much she's retweeting this. Okay, this is the one that I apparently bookmarked both. All right, so the C2I2 UCLA has received a gift from the Archewell Foundation, supporting the center's research and programs which are focused on the harm that vulnerable communities face when internet technologies find out more here. All right, so this is the thing here. Should I click on it? Let's see here. I'll leave the link in the description. Oh, perfect. It's not that long. Okay, UCLA Center for Critical Internet Inquiries collaborate with Archewell Foundation. Okay, the UCLA Center for Critical Internet Inquiry has received a gift from the Archewell Foundation supporting the center's research and programs which are focused on the harm and vulnerable communities face from the internet technologies. The collaboration will build on center's existing network of scholars, practitioners, activists, and artists who are working on reimagining technology, championing racial and economic justice in the tech sector, and strengthening democracy through culture making and public policy work. Quote, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are deeply committed to using their light to illuminate the problems of inequality, okay, and structural racism, end quote. Sarah Safaya, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, Noble, who co-founded and co-direct the center with Sarah T. Roberts. Quote, we have shared commitment and sense of urgency in making a more compassionate world, much of which is undermined by internet platform. I know what they stand for and share in their mission. We look forward to lending our research expertise and network to our mutual work on the most pressing issue of internet policy and culture that are accelerating racial, gender, and economic inequality. Noble is an associate professor in the Department of Information Studies and African American Studies. Her research focuses on digital media and its impact on society, as well as how digital technology and artificial intelligence intersect an issue of race, gender, culture, and power. She is the author of the best-selling book, Algorithm of Oppression: How Research Engineers Reinforce Racism, which examines racist and a sexist algorithmic bias and commercial search engine. Robert, associate professor of information studies, is a leading authority on commercial content moderate, a term she coined to describe the work of those who ensure photos, videos, and stories on commercial websites fit within legal and ethical guidelines and standards. The Archewell Foundation, a nonprofit created by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, works to uplift and unite local and global communities. The foundation supports a community of partner organizations that are working towards systematic cultural change, including the World Center Kitchen, the Loveland Foundation, the Center of Humane Technology, and Stanford Medicine's Center for Compassion and Altruism Research and Education. I think this paragraph came from their website. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I'll leave the link in the description. So pretty much Archewell just made a donation to them. Okay, UCLA has received a gift, okay, whatever the gift might be. All right, so this is the thing. I don't want to repeat, okay. This is a branch of things that Harry and Meghan are passionate about. So instead of doing it themselves, they look for people who were doing things that they're passionate about, and they've been doing it, okay, not created and then for Harry to help fund it. They were already in existence, okay. So Harry and Meghan feel connected to those type of work, so they're helping them fund their research instead, so they don't have a problem to do the work that they want to do. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I'm not even gonna read that. She's just retweeting this. All right, so let's look at the picture anyway for the sake of it. All right, I love this picture. I love the way Meghan looks here. Okay, so she retweeted that, and I just shared that with you. There it is. It's right underneath. I saw this one, and then, all right, next tweet. They want to pressure Harry and Meghan to open social media for content. Take your sweet time, darling, LOL, or make them give you clicks on your website. Yeah, there's no reason for them to be on social media. Anybody who wants to know what they're doing, just go on their website. Like she said, let them go on your website for clicks. All right, so let's see, 3 comments here. Exactly, no need to rush. The rabbits are hungry, starve them. I thought that too. Okay, someone responded here. Okay, I thought that too, and want Harry and Meghan to speak about their future project with them. I'm loving the way Harry and Meghan are ignoring them instead. I don't know, for some reason, especially when I was reading the article, I felt like I was reading it pretty well. My eyes wasn't really bothering. Okay, let me not jank it. Okay. Alright, so I'm not gonna cover this. It's just, the same thing, trying to pressure them to come on social media. Okay, factual report. Okay, Ryan Naki, take lesson, liar. Alright, I didn't listen to it because I know I'm gonna be flagged and I have to cut things out. So let me just go on the comment. What's happening? She has to follow her YouTube master's directive. She lost her sense of integrity, self-worth a long time ago. I guess the person who was doing the reporting. Okay, that's in French. Royal is a hack. Plus, she has no integrity, and she's fine with writing lies. Okay, serious jabbing at idiot who circulate this lie. Love it. So, okay, Royal is absolutely horrible. I really cannot stand her. She just lied like she breathed. Disgusting woman. Who are they talking about? Okay. She is shameless woman, quite literally making shit up all the time. Okay, so maybe it's that person who's on the video. Okay, she lies incessantly. There are so few good UK outlets for accurate news. Glad Canada and the US can report with actual fact. So maybe so maybe this video just proved them wrong. Okay, maybe I'll put this in a different video for you guys, because a lot of time when I put videos like this, I get flagged, and I just don't like to see things like that flagged. Okay, especially when I do more than just that particular video. That pathetic excuse of a woman is physically incapable of being shamed. Okay, now it makes me want to listen to it. I'm gonna put it on. If I get flagged, I'm just gonna cut it. All right, let's see.
Taking a look at some of the most interesting royal headlines to let you know if they are fact or fiction. Now, over the weekend, a rumor broke that suggested Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are quitting social media. So is this fact or fiction? Here to break it down with me is our royal insider, Jamie Samhan.
Hi, Sangeeta. That's right. Over the weekend, there was reports that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had no plans to return to social media on any platform. But those reports are actually false. A source told me that while they have not posted on their Sussex Royal Instagram account for a while, they actually haven't completely ruled out returning to social media altogether. Same quote. Since retiring at Sussex Royal, Harry and Meghan had no presence on social media for some time and never had a Facebook or Twitter account to lead in the first place. To suggest that they quit social media for good is sheer speculation. Right now, their focus is on making online communities safer and more positive spaces.
Could their goals have anything to do with the fact that Meghan reportedly was the most trolled person in 2019?
Absolutely. Meghan has been very open about how she's separate from the online commentary, sharing her fears about the dangers of social media users during the Next Gen Summit with Fortune magazine just last year.
I have a lot of concerns for people that have become obsessed with it. And it is so much a part of our daily culture for so many people that it's an addiction, like many others. And, there are very few things in this world where you call the person who's engaging with it a user. But if you look at social media and what it's doing in the same capacity as it does in creating addiction, what is the comp there? People who are addicted to drugs are called users, and people who are on social media are called users.
So while they're not on Instagram right now, when can we expect them to return?
The couple hasn't actually made any formal plans on when they are going to return to social media, and very might well not be until they've been able to make that safer community for everybody. although I would doubt they want to go through that again. It was not easy for any of them, and that's one of the reasons that they had to leave their working roles. However, I will say that the best way to demonstrate a supportive, safe online space is by leading by example.
Couldn't agree with you more, Jamie. Thanks for breaking that down for us. And as always, for all your royal headlines, make sure to head over to etcanada.com.
So pretty much, okay, the video just saying it's false. They're not planning on, because over the weekend there were some article or things coming out that they're coming on social media and stuff like that. So pretty much this whole thing says it's false. Okay, that's what it is. So if I get the flag and I cut it, that's pretty much what it says, what they were talking about. All right, next tweet. Okay, let's look at some comment. Well, why don't I do that? Okay, awesome. Thanks for debunking some of the disinformation lies coming from the British media against the Sussexes. This is really needed. Okay, thank you. You spoke very well and you are so lovely. Thanks. Oh, she responded. Okay, thank you. I wish others will get their facts straight before circulating rumors in the press and media outlets. It's great to see journalists, okay, put out stories with no investigation. Congratulations, Jamie. Look forward to watching more of you Etsy segment. Okay, thanks. It's always good when you see that's Carolyn Durant. That's from the author from Finding Freedom. Okay, but the thing that I was gonna say here, it's always good when, let's say for her who's on TV and stuff like that and have a social media presence, who's interacting with the people, especially I'm talking positive things, right? To let the followers know you see what they are posting, okay, not just ignore it. I'm saying that now, but I don't know when I have a lot of comment if I'll get back to all of them. But at least I see some of the comment, and sometimes when certain things hit me certain way or I have certain feelings about certain comment, then I'll grab it out from the comment section and make a video out of it to make it clear for other people to see it. Okay, great job. Okay, that's it. Next tweet. Now I saw this and I thought maybe I should share it. Obviously there's 1.4 thousand comment. I'm not gonna go through all of it, so I just want to show this. Okay, 3 different countries this morning: Spain, France, and last UK. Okay, this is what Spain. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so this is Spain. Pretty much you're seeing there's stuff on the shelf. Okay, I guess that this is France. There's food. All right, and this is UK. I remember, I don't know why this thing keeps on coming in my head. It could have been in 1990s, 89, 90, and I think that's when the communist thing was over and all of that. And I remember in my room watching, we had an old TV, they decided to put it in my room as a black and white, and I was watching a whole bunch of Russians standing on line for food, and many of them were upset things were never like this and things like that. So every time I see some of the things that we are facing right now, it always brings back, for some reason, I probably was a teenager at that time, in my room watching it. Every time I see some of the issues that we're going through right now, I'm thinking at that moment. Like this right here, this post right here with all those other countries with food and things like that on the shelves, and then you're looking at the UK and things that's going in the US right now. I mean, there's food on the shelf in the US, but I don't know why. Okay, I'm just saying, whether there's a connection, I don't know. That's what crossed my mind, and I'm sharing. Let's read at least 4 comments here. What are they saying here? It's outrageous. My local Tesco is hiding this by having full shelves. This deception is hiding the true cost of British from unsuspected public. Okay, yeah, almost certainly uneven, different stockpile, different consumption pattern. Wait a couple of days, the result will be similar with the lorry traffic, Great Britain, EU, very light to non-existent. Great Britain supermarket are obviously using up the December stockpile. Okay, so I'm not there, so I don't know. Okay, it looks like a typical Sainsbury on a Sunday or late Saturday afternoon. They have post-stock control. Apart from that, they've been in Sainsbury, Tesco, and Asda. I guess these are some names of supermarkets in the UK recently, and found no problem. But if it makes you pleased to think this there's a problem, that's fine. All right. That was up today at 11 a.m. Staff members said running low on oranges, olive oil ran out of chicken. Let's look at the picture. So she's saying that was today. Sorry, temporarily out of stock. All right. So this person is showing you this is what's happening now. Or was it? Oh, look, empty apples and another tray full of underneath, and empty tomato boxes flank of full tomato boxes. F for effort must be harder. Alright, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, my local 24-hour shop, plenty of fresh fruits and veggies. You see, these are the things we used to take for granted. Okay, so that's that. Oh, anyway, let me get at it. People are posting. Okay, that's in French. All right. So at least you could see she's taking a wider perimeter of pictures. You could see what's around it, so you don't hide stuff and just showing certain things based on what you want to show. So when you see the overall thing, you have a better understanding of perspective of things. Okay, there's crabs and all of this. Okay, stop making me jealous. And okay, this is another one. Oh, so that's the article. So that's another one. When you take pictures, you take an overall thing, so you have a better understanding of perspective. Oh, what is that? Brussels right now. Wow. Wow. I just realized I said the S-H-I-T. I remember one comment person. I had to laugh at it because I didn't know how to respond about it. Someone was telling me, do I need help in terms of how to say things? None of my videos are scripted. Okay, that's the thing. If you get a scripted video, I don't think you'll get the full feeling of things. Okay, if I were to write what I want to say on Twitter or something, it would take me maybe 2 days to make out the videos. If I have to write, oh, does that sound good? Rewrite it. Is my grammar good? As you can see, sometimes when you hear me talking on the videos, I'm saying, you know, when my grammar doesn't match very well because it's just out of the top of my head. I'm not making stuff up. But yeah, this person was saying if I need help because I said the word S-H-I-T. Okay, it's just something that just come out of my mouth. If I have to censor a lot of things, you're not gonna get good videos. Alright, next week, let's see here. Trooping the Color 2019, one of Meghan's first public outing after the birth of Archie. Let's look at the picture. Yep, they look good together, as always. I mean, everything she wears just look good on her. Everything she wears, it looks good on her. Look at Harry. I mean, he looks good on uniform. I'm sorry, okay? He looks good in uniform. So, I don't know what happened after this. Once they get home, or were they at Frogmore Cottage then? Or were they still living at Kensington Palace? But goddamn, I'm pretty sure she pretty much ripped that clothes off of him. Let me stop with my nonsense. Okay, I was there. I posted a video clip when they went by. My second sighting of them during May stay in London. I have to find a video. Okay, so cute. Okay, she looked adorable. She looked so sad that day. I don't know what to say. I see a smile here. I'm just gonna go with the smile. Okay. Alright, I think I have PTSD from helplessly witnessing the horrible abuse of Meghan and that period that is literally ruined all these beautiful pictures for me. Okay, every time I see pics of, okay, what is it, TTC of Wimbledon, okay, it takes me straight back to all of the bad memories. I absolutely agree. I feel the same looking at these pictures now, remembering how helpless I felt at that time. it's the same feeling I get every time I see picture of Harry walking behind Diana's coffin, especially now knowing how he truly feels. Distressing stuff. Alright, let me do this, and then this will be the last one. Okay, is Archie still a baby? That's Paige. Okay, is Archie still a baby? He will always be a baby Sussex for me. It's almost like when a mom says, you know, you have a grown man in your house, you're like, he's still my baby. If you look at the age difference, yep, if he came out of me, you're still my baby. And I spoke about this. There was a picture of this. I think 4 or 5 pictures of this time when they were after the polo match thing. I was talking about it. It's on one of my videos yesterday. Look at them. Family of 3. And one of the things that I said is that Harry always wanted that, and now he has it. Especially when he has polo matches with his friends, and his friends' families are here, kids, wives, and stuff like that playing. And I'm sure he probably, you know, he was jealous. And sometimes when you think about it, you will think Harry, a prince, he got everything at his disposal. But there's always just that one thing, you know, someone who has everything can probably didn't have. Okay, and that was that. And he worked toward it, and he had an idea of what he wanted. Okay, and he searched for it until he got it. Once he found it, he rushed it. He wasn't playing. He took straight to the altar, and bam, bam, bam. I want my baby now. I want my baby now. I'm just saying, this is not to say anything with, you know, people trying or anything. It's just my nonsense talking here, okay? Don't attach my nonsense with anything else, pretty much. Alright? He's like, I want my baby now. And poof, get to work. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's no comment. 105 likes, 3 retweet. Alright, this is hilarious. That would be my last one. And did I do a prayer? Okay, true fact. Okay, South African potholes will change your radio station and unlike your doors, meaning that the road and stuff like that. Alright, so this went completely haywire. People just actually, I had fun reading it, so I hope you do too. Okay, now they went, the Zimbabwe ones will move you from the front seat to the back seat. Okay, and Uganda, they have made our breasts fall while we are still young. That's where the conversation start going haywire. There's more. There's the meme that come with it. Now the comment section, that's where the fun is. Alright, there it is. I found more. Okay, they go at it. The Canadian one will apologize profusely for the inconvenience. Okay, Romanian holes, okay, will send you for one-way Earth core exploration. Indian ones will free you of existence. Bulgarian potholes will show every loose weld, screws, and connection in your vehicle, as well as bad filling and bad joint in your body. They are great diagnostic tools. Oh, no one knows what Russian potholes are like. No one has survived to tell the tale. Vietnamese one will sow your car that will grow into the Telsa tree. Okay, remember, they're talking about pothole, and all of a sudden, they're going to different countries, how each potholes in different countries will make you feel. Okay, a Formula 1 driver once appeared in Bulgarian radio. The host asked him if he ever visited here. He said he has. Host asked him what he thought of the roads. The F1 driver answered, well, I'm now also qualified to be an off-road driver. True story. Oh, okay, Indian potholes will make you dodge unseen projectile. That is funny. Now imagine it. There's a pothole and something was coming straight at you. You didn't even see it coming, but the pothole brought you to safety. Alright. Look at this. But anyway, USA one will bankrupt you, and that's true, will bankrupt you and your great-grandchildren. German pothole will fix your car. Indian one will tell they are the first pothole in the world and will be rated 9/10. Okay, the Madagascar one makes you jump in sharks infested water. Brazilian pothole will send you to Brazil too. Now they give you a full visual. Pittsburgh potholes. Ooh, next. In India, we have roads between potholes. The German one hides away on Forest Road because they fear the angry man with a tarmac truck. Okay, American pothole get you 10 seconds before you hit them and say you were resisting. Austrian one are slick and convenient. The manhole covers are usually deeper. Okay, the Netherlands pothole. Well, he said pat, but pat will open new ways for you. The Belgian, we don't need borders. The road will tell you if you cross it. That's a good one. Once you hear those bumping road, you know you crossed. Oh, you crossed the borderline. Ghanaian potholes evolve every time it rains. Okay, most are now pot wells. Okay, haha, so funny. Indian potholes will let you visit Paul Walker. Okay, if you know what he means here. May he rest in peace. Okay, Nigerian pothole will raid your bank account. Almost like the American ones. Okay, Ugandan pothole will get your stacking off before your shoes. Okay, Ugandan pothole will only leave you with the steering wheels. Indonesian pothole will change the country to first world status. Okay, you haven't seen pothole until you see the Indian potholes. Great. Now we're bragging about how third world we are. Okay, Indonesian one will stay over next president. Okay, it's like what? Okay, so that's pretty much it. People just laughing. Okay, I feel attacked. I'm from Zimbabwe. I've been on them too. I live in Mount Pleasant for 2 years. People just laughing. No worries, 3 more days. Okay, all right, so that's it. Let's see, do I have okay, it looks like I did bookmark something. Okay, these are some of the things that I've pretty much touched base. Like the 2 first tweets that I bookmarked that I talk about, they're pretty much talking about the royals, Meghan coming back to social media and kind of thing here. This is more like Charles and stuff like that. All right, Chucky Sausage Finger. Oh, jeez. Okay, Chucky Sausage Fingers is so jealous of his daughter-in-law. He had to get himself on CNN. Okay, you saw the video. Hopefully I didn't cut it. Okay, CNN talking about COVID-19 is a wake-up call. Really, Chuck? You and your mango head son lied about having it. Yet, you all were out and about behaving irresponsibly. No names, please. Okay, let's see. No shame on the pushback that he is being woke and using CNN to spread his message. That's why they are doomed to forever be in the shadow of the Sussexes, always followers, never leaders. Okay, once Quest came on, I flipped the channel. Only watch CNN, but not to give my viewership to Quest, nor do I want to hear anything Charlie Tampon has to say. Wow. Funny how a few months ago when Harry mentioned climate change and COVID, he had nothing to say, but here he is doing the same with nary an eyebrow being raised about hypocrisy, okay, or preaching. They keep exposing themselves. People just laughing. Oh my Lord. All right, let's see here. I'm already an hour. Let's see this one here. Okay, that's Princess Diana with Hillary Clinton. Wow. Okay, a picture of Princess Diana and Hillary Clinton in 1997, because why not? Let's see here. Come on. Wow, I never seen this picture. I mean, she looks good in short hair, for sure. She know what's good with her. That looks so innocent here. 2 ladies having a conversation. Right now, as I'm looking at this, all I'm thinking is in one of those, I think Paul Barrett or something like that, Burnell, talking about how, you know, after she does some amazing work, you know, pretty much to elevate the brand of the royal. you know. And then when she goes to the palace, no one say anything to her, telling her great job, job well done, or congratulate her or anything like that. No, she just went in her room. That's why sometimes I say I feel like when Harry is in the palace over there, he's probably by himself in a room. Okay, the brother has his wife and kids. I mean, you can't be intruding in their private home all the time. So Harry most likely in his room playing video game all by himself. And now that he got Meghan, you know, it's like, I'm not letting this go. Okay? Yeah. And then, she married for love and then did not get what was promised to her. Ruin her life. Ruin her life. All right. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's a video of this. This is a video of their meeting a year before in 1996. This one of the nicest British invasion that the White House has ever had. The other one, as some of you may remember from history, burned the palace down. Oh, let's hear this, okay?
Homeless has ever had. The other one, as some of you may remember from history, burned the place down. But now we have the metaphorical equivalent of that excitement here in the White House. And it's because she is a woman who has had a tireless commitment to the homeless, to AIDS, cancer, leprosy, and other health issues. And we are so pleased that she is lending her support to this continuing fight against breast cancer. I want to welcome all of you, and particularly our guest of honor.
So ironically, I'm listening to this now. We are November 12, 2021. And a couple of days ago, we just know what happened at not at the White House, but at the Capitol. Okay? What is it? How would we say that? Self-inflicted. Okay? Kind of thing. And as she was talking, all I was looking at her in the background. Let's see, there's 4 comments here. Okay, so that's part of it. Okay, I have a special spot for Hillary because she always stood up for Meghan. Okay, let's see here.
She has stood up for herself. She's made her own way in the world. And then she falls in love and he falls in love with her. And everybody should be celebrating that because it is a true love story. You can just look at them and see that. And so I feel as a mother, I just want to put my arms around her and, you know.
I'm sure she'd take a hug.
Oh, my God. I want to hug her. I want to tell her to hang in there. Don't let those bad guys get you down. Keep going. Do what you think is right. And she is an amazing...
That's the first time I came across this. And you could see from the way she's talking here, you could say it's genuine. You could see when people talk to you if it's coming from the heart or if it's just something they're saying just for saying it. I mean, you know, like she said, as a mother, she is, you know, you could just feel this is what she feels for her daughter too. Okay, somebody fall in love because finding love is not easy. It's not easy. Okay, when you see someone fall in love, you have to be thankful for them because that's one less negativity that's in the world. Okay, so for 2 people who love each other and to make it work, I'm not saying it's gonna be flower, happy-go-lucky 24/7. There are times, you know, disagreement might come here and there, but eventually the foundation of it is love. They'll come back together again, you know. So when she's saying this, I could feel she's talking from the heart. And then you could see when I start talking about their pictures, okay, I'm going based on what I feel based on the picture. And sometimes I go haywire with it. I don't know. I went out of this world with those pictures based on what I see about those pictures. So she's right. And this is the first time I've seen this. Okay, I bookmarked this. This is the part that I bookmarked. This one. I didn't even know this was part of it. I didn't even know this was of it. Okay, Haley was always accommodating to Meghan. I know that the Sussex squad will thank her. Okay, I just listened this 10 times. So sweet, Sam. I bet Diana was smiling when she said that. I love Hillary. And especially too, and if you think about it too, especially in this picture, okay? I think also her speaking up not on behalf, no, standing up for Meghan. Okay, Meghan did not tell her to do anything. She took it up on herself to speak up when the wrong was being implementing on Meghan. So this is like one of those at the heat of the moment where she didn't have to, but she did it because it was right. Okay, so when I look at this picture and her talking to defend Meghan and Harry, it's that connection I think they had here. I'm not saying it's because of that, but that one-on-one personal, let's say when the camera's not there, okay? I'm sure they had to have a one-on-one conversation of whatever it is that they were talking about. It's not just like this, being in front of the camera or whatever. You know, the closed doors, you know, they're talking about what they're going to talk about, and then after that, you know, that little womanly message. Okay, so Diana, I mean, I think Diana set like trail mark for Harry and Meghan to have. I'm not saying Meghan in particular, for Harry in particular. So she stepped all the right places, and like the university. Okay, I didn't know that she had, you know, the university that Meghan, Northwestern, went, and then the year prior, before was it before Meghan attended? Or before her there, or something like that, before Meghan attended that university, she had went to the university. I was talking about it because she wore a purple sweatshirt. I think she was going to the gym, and then under comment and said that she had gone to Northwestern University to visit for something. And then I did the research to look, and it was true. So she had set a trailblaze of everything for Harry, kind of thing. Okay, and then in this one here, to get back to it, I never finished the thought, is the connection, the one-on-one, woman-to-woman kind of connection that Hillary had with Princess Diana, and also all the things that come out now, to know her pain that she went through. Okay, if Hillary Clinton is watching, and she could come and correct me. Okay, she's alive, she could correct me. Okay, you know, the connection that she had with her, and then here to talk in defending the Sussexes. It's also, I mean, it's from the heart, like I said, you know, for Harry. Okay, to defend, it's almost like, I'm not saying she's taking the place of Diana, or as if Diana were to be here, this is what Diana would have done or said or something like that. I don't know. I probably took off a little bit here, but I'm just saying. Okay, let's see here. This is my last one. Okay, this is Paige. Was it something I said? Okay, let's see. What did she say here? Paige might see, we don't have to fight over dry fossil on Britikstan. We don't have to fight over people who smile like donkey and talk like 2 years old. What? When did she post this? Oh my Lord. Okay. Shah here for the sweet violence. Drag her and re-drag her. So what's this? Let's see here. Come on. Okay, I was trying to see if it was under some thread or something like that. People just laughing. That's the... Okay. Petty Pages in the building. Oh, jeez. Okay. You're the best. Okay, she has me black, so I just returned the favor. You clap back, a legendary Page. Okay, oh Lord. Okay, I didn't say that. Let's see. Who said this? Who is this? Alright. I'm missing something. Alright, okay. She probably responding on something. Oh, her. Okay. No follower by anyone you follow. You are black from following Shelly. Okay, so this is the person who blacked her. Must have said something about her, and she went on and responded to that. Ooh, this is what I'm telling you, people. I don't follow a lot of people for me to know a lot of things. Okay, a lot of conversation was going on outside of my circle, outside of my reach. Okay, so let's see if there's a prayer. So at least, I think I did the prayer at the beginning. I think I did. Okay, I did this. Okay, just in case if I didn't. Day 12, our prayers is for everyone facing adversities. We pray that you help and deliver them. Please protect and deliver Harry, Meghan, Archie, Doria from all the wicked relative or strangers. Keep them victorious and destroy the plans of the enemies. In Jesus' name, amen. And also, I like to add, there's some tweet that I came across, but I didn't share it. It must have been the squad members whose family, someone just committed suicide. Okay, I think there was a house fire or something like that, and they saved certain people, and someone committed suicide. And there was someone else I came across whose daughter came up had COVID, and it's not doing too well. And right now the person is pneumonia. So I want to add this prayer to that squad member, those 2 squad members who's going to some hardship right now, and anybody else who's going to some hardship. And I hope, you know what? Let's look for a specific prayer. All right, I'm gonna leave all the prayers, but I wanna, okay, for the sick, okay, prayer for the sick. Let's see what comes up here. Let's look for some image. Okay, pray for healing for sick family and friends. Okay, perfect. Okay, there it is. A prayer for healing for sick family and friends. Lord Jesus, thank you that you love us. I know that you hate what this illness is doing to my loved one. I ask in the name of Jesus that you will heal this disease, that you will have compassion and bring healing from all sickness. Help me trust in you. In Jesus' name, amen. So that's perfect for the sick and friends. Okay, so you know the Sussex squads are a family, and I know some people will be saying, why would you tweet things like this and things? Because the people use Twitter for different things. Okay, you have those who use it for hate and things like that, but whatever hardship she's going through, whatever community she's part of, okay, for me to come across it, you know, it was so painful for me to read. That's why I didn't share it, but at least I want to give you a perspective of it, okay, a little summary of it to those 2 squad members who's going through those hardship. So maybe it was a healing for them to share it and then look at it as I come across it. I felt it was the best for me to just do a prayer on their behalf. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for let's look for, let me see if this changed, because it keeps on going between 327 and 328. I know some people were tired of how do you call this, of politics, so maybe they were fed up with it. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.